99.3 Talk FM, your Talk of East Texas. 8 past on. Good morning with Terry Miller. Terry.
I had an opportunity recently to interview Larry Hagman, and the first thing I told him was, Larry, welcome back to Texas.
Guess what, though? I've got to interrupt this for a half a second.
Yeah.
I've lost the file.
Oh!
I'm turning on. I'm looking. He's looking. God. You know.
I also have Steph Sidnor in the studio here. But if you tuned in, we've been advertising. I was blessed to have an exclusive interview for East Texas with Larry Hagman, who is back on Dallas, and it was I Dream of Jeannie and all that. And we just had a wonderful, wonderful interview. He's in his 80s, and he was in Dallas, and so we did a phone interview. This man is sharp as a tack. Make no mistake about it. He was very, very good.
Okay, we're going to pretend like nothing happened. No.
So it's really great. And I did. When I first talked to him, I said, welcome back to Texas, Larry.
Well, thank you. It's good being home.
All right, I got to ask the first dumb question. Who shot JR? I know you're not going to answer it, but we'll leave it alone, okay?
Bing Crosby.
Bing Crosby did it. Well, I've been a big fan of yours since way back. I Dream of Jeannie. We loved it when we had the opportunity to talk to you this morning, and thank you for getting up in Dallas and giving us a conversation this morning.
Sure.
Got a few questions for you. You were born in Texas, and of course your mom was Mary Martin. How'd you like growing up around that kind of star power?
Well, I don't know. I didn't know any different, you know.
That was just life, wasn't it?
Yeah, and I didn't live with her until I was about 12. I lived with my grandmother.
Mm-hmm.
And that was only for a couple of years. And then I went off to different schools and so forth.
Yeah, you went to a pretty strict military academy, didn't you?
Well, I don't know, strict. I mean, I enjoyed it. I didn't know I got to carry a gun, you know.
There you go. Nothing wrong with that, is there?
No.
Not at all. Well, it's great to see you back on television, especially at South Fork. Does that look like as much fun as it is?
Oh, yeah. It's a ball. I tell you, it's a license to steal.
I know. Yeah. Well, it just, you look younger than ever. I had no idea of your age when I was looking up some stats here. You look younger and more vibrant than ever, and it looks like you're having more fun than you've ever had acting.
And in every other way, you know, I'm just lucky. That's all.
What was the most you enjoyed about playing your character, J.R. Ewing?
Well, you know, it's very strange, but people love this guy. I mean, I don't know why, but they seem to really like him. He's just such a dastardly character.
Kind of endearing to the dark side of all of us?
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe it's what really people like to be. I don't know.
Oh, God, we hope not, though, right?
Yeah.
So, well, see, I still remember you as the huge star in a comedy series, and I don't think people remember that you were one of the finest comedic actors that ever walked the earth for me and my family.
Wow. Well, thank you.
Did you enjoy doing that show as well? You were good gracious. Looked like you were so young there. You were probably barely shaving.
Yeah, no, I was about 34 then, 34, 5, 6, 7 months. Yeah, it was in 1965 to 70. We got 5 good years.
Oh, it was awesome.
And it's still on the air, you know.
Still on the air. And you have, what's amazing to me, and with Dallas showing all over the world, are the fans different around the world? Do they treat you differently than they do here at home?
Well, they're more enthusiastic in Germany and England. I mean, they're really out of hand over there. I mean, I don't know why, but and Ireland and so forth. I think Europeans like the character even better than they do in the States.
I think they think that's the typical Texan, don't you?
Well, sometimes it is.
Sometimes it is, sir. Yes, it is. Understand this, your second appearance at University of Texas at Tyler. You and Linda Gray were here for a fundraiser last spring.
Uh-huh.
Looking forward to getting back and doing kind of your one-man show here?
Yeah, I like Tyler. I mean, it's what? How far is it? About 2.5 hours from Dallas?
Well, it's about an hour and 45 minutes, hour and 50 to downtown.
Oh yeah, okay.
2.5 from Fort Worth.
Well, I just last year I bought a 1984 Airstream, and I've had it refitted and all redone and so forth. So I'll be coming in my Airstream.
Well, you come on. I know you got plenty of rides, but if you need another one, you just call. I'll come get you.
Okay.
I mean, we have a lot of fans out there. I'm looking forward to the show personally because I know that you have a lot of stories because you were in Hollywood in its heyday and you've seen its ups and its downs, and it's very rare that people get to act in 2 huge series like you have.
Oh, I know that. I'm blessed, that's for sure.
Dallas took it on a life of its own, didn't it?
Yeah, I did. I mean, 13 years, that's a long time for any television series. And to come back after an absence of 21 years is even weirder.
Yeah, how'd you like that phone call when they called you and said, hey, we're revising the series, you want to come back on?
Well, people had done that before, and I said, send me a script. And Patrick Duffy and Linda Gray and I all got together, and I said, what do you think of it? And they said, well, we like it. And I said, I do too. Let's do it.
Yeah, the script, the quality of the product sold you on it, didn't it?
Yeah, of course. Of course. If it ain't on the page, it's not going to be successful. But
You're exactly right. Favorite thing about it, this is kind of your life that you're putting on stage for us now. And Tyler, what was the funnest thing about putting this show together?
Oh, I don't know, just revisiting, your life and so forth. And so much has changed since I put that together. I'll have a question and answer period after the show. That's kind of fun.
I would love it. I want to thank you for joining Terry Miller with Good Morning with Terry Miller on 99.3 Talk FM this morning. And if there's ever anything we can do for you in East Texas, please consider us. We'd love to help you.
Well, sell tickets. That's the best thing to do.
Well, you know what? We're going to do that because UT Tyler is one of our favorite places. You have a safe day, and we look forward to seeing you in a little while.
Okay. Oh, and by the way.
Yes, sir.
I've just started a fund to help the Dallas area.
Come on. Let's put it out there.
Younger kids, the kids who don't have all the advantages of rich folks, and I want to get them interested in arts and dancing and theater and photography and everything to do with arts, because it's been proven that these kids learn how to interact and get together, and their grades improve tremendously when they have an art program. And so that's all the proceeds of the show are going to them.
Well, I think that's great.
The Larry Hagman Dallas Foundation.
Larry Hagman Dallas Foundation, and I will be promoting that up until the show for you. And if there's anything we can ever do, thank you so much for the interview today, and have a great day.
Thank you, sir.
Well, it doesn't get any better than that, does it, Chuck?
No, and he's seeing it off from the old, the old style that we had, the old way they had Hollywood set up back in the 50s to today.
Yeah, that's one of those it'd be fun just to sit down and talk to him kind of off the microphone.
That was, I'm telling you, that was my favorite show.
It was it?
Yeah, Friday night, Long John Silver's. That was it.
Oh, I love it.
Long John Silver's. I'd get those chicken planks, and I'd go there and camp and watch JR tear him up.
Yeah, he was pretty enduring. Chuck called, and they took a while to find him, and we sit right here, and they found him, and then it was a very nice cut. He was just bing, bing, bing. They sent me 3 or 4 questions. I got off script. He answered the questions that were off script better than the one
hey, there you go.
Script.
There you go.
So it was very good. Now we're going to replay that interview for those of you who heard it and want somebody else to listen to it. We're going to play it in the 8 o'clock hour, right after the top of the hour at 8 o'clock on Thursday, aren't we, Chuck?
Yep, we are.
It'll play again. So
I'm really glad they brought it back on the air.
I am too, and he's having more fun than the law allows. I mean, he's 80-something years old, living every day like it's the day, and love to hear that. It's just great character actors.
Absolutely.
And so just wonderful to be able to do that kind of thing, and I appreciate everybody for getting that set up for me. Steven Sidnor is in the house, and he's got him he's America's #1 sales speaker, and he's got a lot of stuff going on. But I want to read this. I'm just going to touch on this. You got a workshop coming up here, don't you?
Got a workshop for all your listeners?